Hey, you. Can't hear you. Hey,
Oh,
there
hello.
we
Sorry,
go.
I'm muted. I'm sorry. I am already talking.
It's
You
okay.
didn't hear. I said I'm sorry. I'm sick. That's
How are you
okay.
feeling?
Feeling better now.
Okay.
Feeling better.
Okay. Good.
hmm
Good. So it's almost 11 p.m. there?
what did you say? Sorry.
It's almost 11 p.m. there?
Oh yeah, it's actually almost 12. It's 11:52 p.m. here.
Okay. Okay. What hours are you used to staying up or working to, or what do you prefer?
Yeah, I actually prefer the night time with mine because I used to work with US time, so that's already your daytime.
Okay. Okay,
Oh
cool.
yeah.
I like I said before, my aunt was born in Manila, and
Oh
so
wow.
half my family is Filipino or half Filipino. Um,
Uh-huh.
my cousins.
Do you have a blood of a Filipino or no?
I don't. My mother's nephews are half Filipino,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
got it.
and and they're
Okay.
twins. They're twins, and so
Oh.
they're the best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
And
At
yeah,
least you have a knowledge and for Filipino culture.
yeah, a little bit,
Yeah.
a little. We call
So
each
at
other
least
tutui.
uh-huh. So at least we will have a can communicate better. It's because you know people. You have a a Filipino family.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so I guess where to start.
hmm
Will you tell me exactly, what you're looking for, what you want to achieve, your goals, that kind of thing?
Yeah, wait. I'm going to put my laptop. It's because the camera is so high. Okay. Actually, I am looking for a long term work for my client. It's because I'm only working for a part time, and actually it's kind of clients come and go, and it's hard for me to you know kind of every time that it's not working, they have to let me go. So it's
Mhm.
kind of frustrating at my end. It's because I get kids to feed, I get family to my responsibility for my family. So
Yeah.
it's kind of you know I want to build a long-term relationship, a long-term work with my employer. So at least I can have that financial stability that I'm looking for. You
Okay.
know, yeah, because as Filipino, we when we are working here locally, we're just paid very very low,
Yeah.
and it's like our pay here it's like $10 to $12 in a day, and some of it much lower.
Mhm.
So it's kind of sometimes I we are Filipino become lowballed. We were lowballed by foreign country. It's because they think that Filipinos doesn't deserve that kind of pay. That it's because we are Filipino we doesn't deserve the pay that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I'd like to have a good relationship with my employer as well. So at least I have to stay longer as much as the company will grow and grow, and I'd like to grow with you. And
Okay.
yeah,
Good to know. Um,
yeah.
what are you used to charging for your social media management?
Actually, I'm charging for my social media management for like 12 12.50 an hour.
Hmm. Okay. Is that
Mm-hmm.
is that is that what you need for your living situation to be comfortable and you're paying for your kids and the stability you're looking for? Is that kind of
Actually, actually, for a Filipino, yeah, it's actually a great pay for us.
yeah. Okay.
Yes, and but
Okay.
if it's actually my dream that, of course, I can have the kind of pay which is much higher. But yes, I started with low pay also. I started with 5 an hour,
Uh-huh.
and then go up and up.
Okay. And
Mhm.
then how many hours a week are you used to working
I work like a minimum of 4 hours,
a week?
and yeah, no, I mean a day. So that's like 20 hours. So it's just the minimum. So I can still work for at least 40 hours or more.
Yeah.
As long that I can work, I can. I will.
Okay.
Because more hours, more pay. So
Yeah.
yeah, honestly it is.
Okay, cool. Um, so you're good with the social media management for Instagram and Facebook, and you have credit repair experience, and
Yeah.
um, you also know how to use Dispute Fox, Credit Repair Cloud, and how to generate the letters
Dispute.
and
Mm-hmm.
all the strategies for like freezing credit. And
Mm-hmm.
can you tell me more about that aspect at all?
Mm-hmm. For disputes, I'm actually doing it with CRC and also with dispute facts, but I'm actually more comfortable using CRC.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
most popular
And
one.
then
That's good.
yeah, and then yeah, and but actually I'm not that doing the most difficult ones like bankruptcy. That's the difficult. So I have already encountered with identity theft.
Okay.
So I think the most difficult ones that I didn't have done yet is the bankruptcy.
Mhm.
So with disputes, I can generate mails. If how you do it, like if you wanted to mail,
Mhm.
you wanted me to generate that you will do the mailings of the letters,
Mhm.
or you want it through cloud mail. So it's way better for you if you use whatever for the two of it. So just let me know because I'm both ready for that. And
Cool.
and yeah, for I'm actually more on social media, but I also I'm actually more on social media. So I'm creating the flyers, but I'm not that good. I'm not that professional. It's just that I have basic knowledge in it. It's because I got started with credit repair like August 2021. So
Mhm.
I may be get 2 years for this year for credit repair. So I better stay with credit repair. It's because it's already my niche. My knowledge has been with credit repair.
Okay.
So that's why I stayed with credit repair than doing with other industry.
Mhm.
It's because it's way better for me to work with credit repair.
Okay. Okay, cool. So, you're comfortable with like collections and medical collections and
Yeah, medical
repossession
collection,
and
charge off,
charge-offs and
and
inquiries.
actually for late payment, I didn't encounter yet for late payments. But I have knowledge with it.
Okay.
Um, for the letters before, I don't have my own letters. It's because my client um it's my client who produced the letters for me, so it's just that I have to do it myself for like generating only the letters for which client I have to do the disputes like that. So in a day or in a week, he or she will have to do the task for me, then I have to do it, I have to do the task that he will assign for me.
Okay.
So it's way better for me and for the client that we work together.
I see. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, what I'm creating is basically it's called the local CRO, and it is a system that works alongside Credit Repair Cloud, etc., Dispute Fox.
Mhm.
The system and
Mhm.
software that is for like the marketing and the operations of the business for lead generation.
Mhm.
That seems to be the biggest hurdle for everybody in that space, is getting clients,
That's right. That's right.
and then once they have the clients on board, getting them enrolled into the software and the automations over on Dispute Fox or Credit Repair Cloud.
Mhm.
That's the easier part. But it's getting the clients, and so that's kind of what, in the very shortest way possible to put it, that's what local CRO will be. And you know I think where you fit in is initially over like the next 30 to 90 days, depending on when we could start. um
Mhm.
I kind of see you being so local CRO is going to go through a beta stage where I'll have some clients that are going to help me work out
Mhm.
the program and get it streamlined for a lot of people. And
Mhm.
so having you help me with a couple brands with the social media and
Mhm.
getting the system in place um is kind of where I can see you fitting in at first.
Yes.
um because I will need an assistant that knows what you know. um but my goal is to be able, the company's called Launchbox Local.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
the goal is to create these clonable businesses that we then customize to each person's brand, that
Mhm.
has, website funnels and the automations for lead generation, Facebook ads, Google ads,
In one place.
in one
Yeah.
place,
So.
almost ready for them to step into.
Mhm.
So there might be like a 30-day onboarding process or a 14-day onboarding process for each new client. And we're kind of
Mhm.
going through and setting up their social media posts as templates, so that
Mhm.
they then they'll go through like a training on Canva, and they can go edit or whatever they need to do for that social media
Mhm.
stuff. But we'll show them how to schedule the post within the software I have. Um,
Mhm.
and so there's a lot of things that software will do. We'll have pre-made website funnels already made, so
Oh
that
wow.
14-day process will be, just basically putting their logo in, their colors for their brand.
Mhm.
Um,
Brandings.
all the branding stuff will happen after. Can I share my screen with you?
Of course you can.
Okay. Um, so let me move this. This is the backside of my where I'm organizing my program. And everything, there's 3 stages to the program: A, B, and C, as you can see. And
Mhm.
the first stage is called $1 million brand identity forming. And in here, we cover the name and tagline, the purpose, the brand mission, brand values, brand vision, a lot of the
Mhm.
core identity stuff of a brand. Then we cover some really advanced stuff to create brand resonance with the market, like the brand
Mhm.
story, the personality, the brand voice, different things like that. And then we cover the customer avatar for their unique customer that they want to serve.
Mhm.
And once we get them through this first stage, then we go into the logos and creating logos and setting up a Facebook group for them to generate free leads, and building out ready-made website funnels for appointment generation, and a lot of that side of things. And then we go through and we build out, I have a software that's going to create email sequences. So a lot of the content, it's called funnels and content building, the second stage. We're going to be able to build out all of like the stuff they're going to be sharing and using. And then the last stage is I set up their local SEO so that people can find them on Google and help them ranking higher in their city. We're going to set up digital billboards in their city so that people, their business is being on a billboard and, in their local city. So the whole idea is to help them become the authority in their city for credit repair. And this is where we set up the Facebook ads for website traffic and lead generation forms, Google ads for website traffic, retargeting campaigns so that once someone goes to their website, they start appearing everywhere, that kind of thing. And then the last step is giving them it's called the perfect enrollment script. It's something that when they have their phone appointments, they can follow along, and it is a rock solid sales closing script that is just top notch. And so it's like it's a launch. It's called Launchbox. It's a brand in a box that we customize to their brand, and it's kind of like I set them up, give them the tools they need all in one place, and then get them on their way. That's kind of the goal. And because most credit repair agents, when they're new, that first year or so, they're stumbling around trying to figure everything out, and it's so hard to find the right information and the right things to get on their way. And so that's what I'm hoping this so this is kind of like, it's a 9-step program, 3 stages. And what I've done is I'm taking like huge branding and marketing, I guess, tools or aspects that every brand, once they use these things, can become successful, like the brand identity stuff. Like I'm taking them stuff that like Nike has done, Timberland, every big brand has defined all these things. And so once they go through that, they'll have a solid springboard in their brand to create and do stuff with. And so what I would need help with that first is kind of figuring out how to use your unique skill sets to set people up correctly. And so that'll be a little trial and error on my part. But
because you need to train me on that.
I'm gonna have to be that's gonna be something I'm gonna be figuring out how to do along the way. But when it comes to like what you'll be doing at first, probably is after I take people through the brand identity stuff, I'm gonna show you what that looks like when that's all done. Because it'll be really easy for you to look at and be like, oh, okay. So I would connect you to a file like this. Okay. I have a client, her name's Jessica. She's a mortgage consultant. And like we cover here's the brand core, the purpose, her vision, her values for her brand, who her market is: Florida, male and female, 30 to 65, married couples, self-employed, and investors. That's who she wants to target. And then as we go lower, it's like the purpose behind what she does is she wants to strategies and education for wealth generation for people. That's her contribution. She wants to contribute getting someone into a new home. The impact she wants to have with her brand is drastic expansion of opportunities for people. She wants to form legacy building assets for people and make people's dreams come true. Okay. And her purpose statement is to help people achieve real estate wealth so that they leave the legacy they always dreamt about. So with this, all this branding stuff defined, my hope is that we can take like all the social media stuff you sent me. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Because what you have created, I saw is like very trendy in the credit repair space that works
Mm-hmm.
for a lot of people. And it's stuff that I don't necessarily create. It's like not my typical style, but this style of stuff that you've created works. Like I see it all the time. And so
Mm-hmm.
my goal is to be able to take a lot of this the brand information that people produce here and creatively kind of make a maybe 15 of these post templates for people
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that fits their brand.
Different.
Does that
Yeah.
make sense? um
Yes.
So for instance, like her core values are community, determination, optimism, pleasure, and self-respect. And so
Mm-hmm.
when you have those core values creatively, they can be kind of, you know, be it's not like you say those words, but like when I look at this kind of commands someone to
Oh yeah.
believe a core value of,
It's
huh?
actually my client who give me the idea of that. I just made it.
Oh, really?
I'm just yeah, yeah. Some of it it's my almost of it it's my client who gives me the idea of doing it. They give me samples to do it, and then I have just to create it differently like that. But almost all the details, uh, they are the one who sent me just like that.
Okay.
Just the design that makes different, but all it's all everything you can see that everywhere. It's only the design, the branding colors that makes different.
Okay. Um, so with what I said regarding the brand identity stuff, um,
It
that,
has
that
to be unique.
does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so I guess it's, what you and I can kind of come up with is like a standard operating procedure that we can kind of take. Like when we get a new client, it's like, okay, you do this step, then this step, then this step, then this step. And I want to make it really simple and easy for you. Um, but my goal and my hope is for you is two parts. It's for helping me with the social media side to prepare post templates for people
Mhm. Mhm.
according to their branding. Like
Yeah.
like the brand personality stuff is cool because um you know like uh like Nike, for instance, is follows the hero archetype.
Mhm.
Um, North Face
Yeah.
follows the explore. And so when you have this stuff defined, it helps customers really resonate with a brand. And we don't got to get in the psychology of it right now, but my hope is two parts for you. It's the social media side where we can kind of create templates for each brand, and then
Mhm.
two, at first, um, the VA part of the credit repair side. Uh,
Mhm.
I'm not sure exactly how we can help each brand with that part yet, but um, can you
But I'm
teach disputes and how to do stuff?
each.
Mhm.
That's actually my weakness. It
Okay.
is to speak, you know.
Oh,
It's because of my intonation. It's really Filipino, so
okay.
that's really my weakness to
No, it's
speak.
okay. I was just curious. Um,
Yeah.
well, I have a credit repair brand that I started, and
Mm-hmm.
I recently just changed the website funnel. I'm testing out different funnels using my own brand. I had a website that was really strong, and I changed the funnel into a new one. And so
Mm-hmm.
it, as I put all these things into place for my own brand, if my lead flow gets really high, maybe I can hire you into being the assistant that does this stuff for me. Because essentially what this could become is you could become like I could connect other brands into you if they want to have an assistant to do it for them, you know. uh,
Mm-hmm.
this
Yeah,
could be this could be like a huge opportunity there for you, because what I think this could become is I mean, hundreds and hundreds of credit repair agents could use what I'm building to their benefit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how to envision what that looks like as far as my team goes. And but you know, it could be I might have 10 VAs, where you're the leader and you're helping us all, I don't know what
Yeah,
could
yeah.
um
That's 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 a great goal. You can help a lot of Filipino here
yeah.
to have to have a word.
Well, okay. Well, there's some exciting stuff here. And
Mm-hmm.
could you kind of tell me, like, with what you've seen with the all 9 steps here, um, like, could you just give me some of your ideas or what comes to mind? Um,
It's comes to my mind that it's just a one place that you will be building all the websites, the branding, and everything for the clients. So it's way better for them to get started on their business
mhm,
because of your service that you will be doing.
okay.
And it's really a big help for them, especially for one of their struggles is really for client building, lead generation is to have their clients. Most of my clients with credit repair previously, the worst part is already with getting clients. So
Yeah.
it will be good for lead generation and also with building their brands, how they can actually show with people, show with example with their community that they are existing. So they need that they want their community to know that they are existing with that kind of business or services that they are offering.
Yeah.
So for me, it's really a better. It's really a good one. Really the best. It's because it's all in one place. Lead generation, funnels. It's because one of those that I didn't have experience yet, and I would love to learn more about that. Lead
About which part?
generation, building funnels,
Okay.
websites like that, SEO. So yeah, it's very kind of it's like very exciting for me. It's because
Yeah.
it's a very very big um like all in one place,
Yeah.
so they can see that kind of offer
Yeah.
because they have to get to another to get the lead generation, the building funnels, the branding. So it's kind of very they will have that what do you call this? It can be time consuming for them,
Mhm.
and also with the pricing, it will cost them so much. So this is way better because it's all in one place.
Mhm. Okay. Thank you for that viewpoint. I guess so, as it comes to like helping you right now, what I think the best thing I can do is set in place like a test environment where we have like, I'd like you to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I define all those 8 things or whatever, whatever number
Mm-hmm.
steps, and then kind of like step 1 could be create, I don't know, 10 Canva posts that are templates, you know,
Mm-hmm.
for one brand, and then
Mm-hmm.
um see if I can get some leads coming in from like a Facebook ad
Okay.
that I would try to sell those people, and then after they agree to become clients, I connect them to you. Is that kind of
Okay.
how it normally goes for you?
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you, do you do a lot of sales, or do you just do the fulfillment of the disputing and the credit repair side?
Mm-hmm. For social media, I only do the posting, and of course, the customer service,
Mhm.
like responding for the inquiries, follow-ups for the clients. So it it will be with my clients to follow up, also to close with the deals. But of course, we are working together for that to get clients together.
Okay.
So I will, yeah,
So are you usually off camera with everything you're doing?
yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Are you usually off the phone too?
Calling,
Yeah.
that what you, no, no. There are times that my clients call me also. So it's not a problem for me if you call me, if you have something for me. It's because that's a part of my job. So
What
that's not a
about
problem.
like consultations for leads, credit consultations?
Um, for credit consultation, if it's on a call, it's I didn't have done it yet. It's because the point of view when you are a Filipino to do the consultations. So
Mhm.
it's kind of it's kind of they are been like thinking twice if they can if are you legit or what. Yeah, I
Okay,
hope you understand. Yes,
I
yes,
do.
that's the problem, that that mostly it's actually it's because it's because when you're like white, if you're white, then when they see that it's actually different people that we're gonna talk to them, so they seem that, am I going to trust this? It's because it's not it's not the people that I want to talk to that's going to talk to me. It's like that. It's
Okay,
because that's why I my clients before, they prefer to do the consultation process. It's just that I will only do the following up of the schedule of the consultation.
okay,
Um, yeah,
okay,
that's what I'm doing.
okay. Well, as it sits right now, hearing your goals, have a consistent, 4 to 5 hour day. Um, I don't have enough coming in to give you that yet. Um,
Yes.
but
Okay.
my goal
Thanks.
would be to get you there. And so with that said, um, I think how I could help you is to continue building my side of what I got to do here. And then
Mm-hmm.
when I have a better, I call it a test environment right now, which means like for the
Yes.
beta clients, the beta brands, I'm trying to get several to get on board, um, so I can work out these kinks, get this system in place correctly.
Okay.
Um, when I have the first one ready to commit to it, I already do. I have one already ready to commit. But
Mhm.
when I have the second one, that'll pay me some good money, because the first one is an existing marketing client I have. We have a long relationship. I've helped her with a lot, and so I've kind of I've grandfathered her into this program to help me.
Mhm.
But I'm talking to two other people yesterday about this, and so if they do get on board here and they can pay me some money, then I will use you for that social media part. Um, so we can kind of start testing out how to take a brand
Mhm.
that's new to this, go through the brand identity part, and then
Yes.
bring that to you to create some templates for their social media.
Okay.
Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah. It is.
Okay,
That that's
cool.
good. It's funny.
All right. And so if I know somebody that needs a VA too, in the meantime, I'll connect them to you. And if you don't mind, I can share this video with some people so they can see who you are, and how smart you
Oh,
are, and how good your
thank
English
you.
is. And
Really?
yeah. And so we'll help build up the confidence in you. Um
Thank you, because that's my lackings. It's the confidence. It's the confidence. It's because it's kind of I have to translate first my language to English. That's why sometimes I feel nervous. It's because kind of I forgot the words. I tend to forget the words that I will have to say because I have to translate it.
well, your English is a lot better than my Tagalog, and or your dialect. And so the more you do it, the stronger your confidence will become.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so if I were you, I would just try to get as many opportunities to speak to people rather than hiding
Okay.
back from it. Just step forward and just go
Yes.
for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you can't make a mistake, because you're learning and you're growing. Uh,
Mm, yeah,
so
yeah.
don't be afraid of it. It's just where you're at, and where you're at's pretty good.
Thank
So
you.
I guess so I can help you get where you're wanting to go. I guess I just need a little bit of time.
No,
Um,
it's okay. And I know you're just getting started. So once you're growing, this is very, very good for for both of us.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. And if you have
Thank you also,
questions,
Jamie.
send them to me, okay?
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Nice
meet
meeting you.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.